So, January. It's funny how we all treat January like this big reset button. Is it just me, or does it feel like the world expects you to just hit the ground running when the new year starts? Like you're supposed to have all your plans in place, feel super motivated, and jump right into action. Honestly, for me, January is never like that. It's never the fresh start I think I'm supposed to feel. I don't know if it's the weather or maybe just the way my brain works, but it always feels like January is this slow, almost awkward start. Like I'm easing into the year instead of diving headfirst. It's been this way for as long as I can remember. And at first, I thought there was something wrong with me for not feeling that rush of New Year like everyone else. So I used to get frustrated by it. I would see people posting about their goals, how they were already crushing it, and I would think, wow, why am I not there yet? Why am I struggling to even get started? I would think that maybe there was something wrong with me for not being motivated or excited or ready to dive into this hustle right away. But here's the thing, I've learned something important this year. It's okay to not feel all fired up and ready to go. It's okay to need some time to figure things out. It's okay to feel slow in the beginning. So this year, instead of pushing myself to jump in with both feet and feel bad when I didn't, I decided to just let January be what it needed to be. A month to breathe. A month to reflect. A month to really think about where I'm going and why. No pressure. It's kind of crazy when you really think about it, but I've never really given myself permission to take things slow. January was always supposed to be go time, and if I wasn't ready, I would beat myself up about it. But this year was different. I took a step back. I started looking through my old journals from previous years, reading about my hopes, my dreams, and how I felt in the past. And what I found was that I've always had these big dreams, but I've never given myself the space to just be. I'm always thinking about what's next, what's ahead, what's going to happen. But January for me this year was all about accepting the process and accepting where I'm at, even if it's not at the top of my game yet. One of the things I've realized through all of this is that slowing down doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean you're falling behind or being lazy. It's actually necessary. The world moves so fast and we're constantly being told to do more, go faster, be better. But we never really talk about the value in taking your time. The value in letting yourself breathe. And that's been a huge learning moment for me. This year I'm choosing to embrace that. I'm letting myself slow down when I need to, think things through and give myself the space to just exist. In January I didn't just sit around though. I took that time to really dig deep into who I am and what I want from this year. I spent a lot of time journaling, reflecting and asking myself tough questions like what's really important to me this year? What do I want to feel? What do I want to create? And I found myself realizing something I'd known deep down for a while but hadn't really been able to put into words. I want to enjoy the journey, not just the outcome. I've always been so focused on what I want to achieve that I forget to enjoy the process of getting there. So that's the shift I'm making this year. I'm no longer just working toward goals and measuring success by the finish line. I want to enjoy everything along the way, even the slow moments, even the challenges, even the days when I don't feel like doing anything. because those days are just as much a part of the journey as the productive ones. This year is all about falling in love with the process, whether it's making jewelry, working on my business, learning new things, or even just cooking a meal. Instead of feeling like it's something I have to do, I want to approach it with excitement, like, wow, I get to do this. So yeah, January was a little slow, but it was also exactly what I needed. It gave me the time to reflect, to plan, and to set my intentions for the rest of the year. Now I'm ready to move forward with everything I've learned about myself. February is all about testing those intentions and seeing how they play out in real life. And I'm honestly excited for that. I'm not rushing into anything, I'm easing into it with purpose. Taking one step at a time, but always making sure that I'm enjoying the process as I go. So the most important thing I've learned so far this year is that it's okay to take things slow. It's okay to ease into the new phase, to not feel like you have to have everything figured out right away. Life is a journey, not a race. And I'm here for all of it. The slow, the fast, the messy, the beautiful. So here's to a year of embracing the process and finding joy in every single step.